Thank you for joining today's meditation. My name is Kelly, and we're going to start off with just taking a big releasing breath. Go ahead and add a huge sigh as you exhale. Research shows that sighing, which involves exhaling deeply, can reduce stress even more than inhaling deeply. It's because it activates part of the nervous system in charge of how the body rests. So our heart rate slows down, blood pressure drops, and the mind begins to relax. Keeping that in mind, continue sighing with your next few breaths. Purposefully picked a scenery that did not have volume so we could really focus in on our thoughts. Today's meditation is going to be a bit different with two visualization activities. The first visualization may not be as pleasant, but it's going to segue us into a state of hopefulness and excitement. So we're going to work on a behavior change. And in order to change behavior, it's most effective when connecting with the emotional state. Since we should focus on how you feel and mental health rather than what you did or your behavior. So I ask you be open and willing to let yourself go into these two places during today's session. Trust yourself that the truest home is in your heart. So as we begin to get into a more meditative state, relax your muscles, calm your mind, and get into your own comfortable position. Without the music, we can tune into our deepest and truest selves. And as you slowly begin to feel the weight of the day lift away, focus on one thing that is truly holding you back from your full potential. It could be a thing, a situation, it could be a person, a belief, a past experience or memory. Perhaps it is one small little thing, or maybe it is a huge obstacle that is in your way. Take your time and embrace all that encompasses this barrier. As you do this, shift that power to you by understanding that past failures and obstacles are not your fault. This way, the burden to change is lifted, and you don't have to rely on unreliable willpower. So as you think about this one obstacle, embrace all the feelings. How does it make you feel? And why does it make you feel this way? Avoid running away, stand up to this feeling, to this obstacle, and the way it makes you feel. There's no need to rationalize or dissect it. Do not take blame for this. Just feel. Feel all the feelings it brings to you at this moment. Promise we'll end on a more positive note and it will get better. But I now invite you to close your eyes and imagine you're in your bedroom. You're lying in bed. It is 1 year from today, and you have not dealt with this barrier. You have pushed it back, ignored it, or perhaps you've even just accepted it as a permanent part of you. As you imagine yourself in your bed, slowly waking up, think about how you are feeling as you're waking up. Label those feelings. Is it anxiousness, hopelessness, sadness, frustration, and anger? Take deep breaths as you repeat that feeling to yourself. It's okay to feel however you feel. Let that true, raw feeling really sink in as you get out of bed and walk into the bathroom. You look at yourself in the mirror. What do you see? How do you look? Not just physically, but mentally. What are your eyes, your skin, your jaw, mouth, shoulders telling you? Let's take another deep breath and sigh it out. Imagine you're in your bed once again, but it is 5 years from today. How old are you then? And that barrier, that thing that is preventing you from your full potential, is still there. How do you feel and look now? Take a few moments just to reflect on these feelings. Another deep breath, sigh it out. One last time visualizing this scenario, but now it is 10 full years from today. And nothing has changed in terms of eliminating that barrier or dealing with it. This time, as you walk into the bathroom, you don't look into the mirror, but you're looking into the eyes of your 10-year-old self. What would you say to your 10-year-old self about how and why you feel the way you do at this moment? Take a few moments to have that internal dialect. Let it flow naturally. Okay, let's release this heaviness. We may even need some extra loud sighs or actual physical shaking off of that experience. Just let it go. Exhale it all out. This is now your chance to shine your true colors. And as we do this, we're going to visualize our awake goal, the way you would feel without this obstacle, without this toxicity in your life. Take your time and embrace all that encompasses this awake feeling. How do you feel not having this obstacle in your life? Why do you feel this way? Feel all the feelings it brings to you at this moment. We're going to return to that visualization to our bedroom 1 year from today. You have made some changes. You have faced that barrier, and you are your better self. Now, how do you feel as you wake up? Take time once again to give those feelings a label. Perhaps it's now peace, empowered, hopeful, confident. What do you see now when you look at yourself in the mirror? How have your eyes changed? How about your skin? Is there more of a glow? Is your jaw more relaxed? and your mouth forming a grin. How about energy wise? How does that feel both physically and mentally? Continue this positive journey. Imagine how your life has changed in 5 years from today if you dealt with this barrier so it is barely an afterthought anymore. How is your life, your work, your relationships different? How do you see yourself now? Feel those feelings, let them sink in. And now we are 10 years later from today. How old are you? How do you feel after a full decade without this obstacle weighing you down? Walk into the bathroom and look into your 10-year-old eyes. How would your 10-year-old self see you? What would your 10-year-old self say to you? What in turn would you say to your 10-year-old self now? Take some time for this internal dialect now. Hold on to these forceful and positive feelings as we slowly come back to the present time. Perhaps our sighs are more of relief and gratitude now. Know you have the power and the control to return to these breaths and feelings. You can trust yourself and you can create hope within. Take a few moments just to reflect on the different type of energy you have now. Slowly stretch out naturally or roll the shoulders, soften those joints so the muscles are relaxed. Coming back to your present surroundings. Built up a little bit of stressful energy in the beginning, hopefully ending with more positivity and hope in the end. Breathe in that hopefulness and exhale that tightness and tension. Visualize bright light, energy, and happiness coming in. And what else, whatever is not serving you, releasing as you exhale. I appreciate each and every one of you for following along with this challenging visualization activity. I wish you only peace, happiness, and hope as we approach the long company holiday. Happy Thanksgiving to those who are celebrating, and namaste.